Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for coming out on this summer evening. I always like to brag to my colleagues who say they're lucky if they get a minion in the summertime, and we have far more than a minion, more than 10 Jewish adults in the room. So grateful that we're all together. There we go, tonight. We're going to start on page, nope, I'm just kidding. I'm going to introduce our board member, Larry Jasper, who will share a few words with you to welcome you. Now we turn to our prayer books, page 24, hopefully a familiar Shabbat tune to get us in the spirit of this day of rest. Page 24.
Shalom Aleichem, Malchei Asharet, Malchei Elyon, Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ochem l'Shalom, Malchei Ashalom, Malchei Elyon, Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom, Malchei Ashalom, Malchei Elyon, Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem l'Shalom, Malchei Ashalom, Malchei Elyon, Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We turn to pages 2 and 3 in our prayer books, and I invite the Horowitz family to help us light the Shabbat candles and usher in Shabbat. Come on.
O source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find knowledge by which to live. Lead us to take the words we shall speak into our hearts and our lives. Bless all who enter this sanctuary in need, all who bring the offerings of their hearts. May our worship lead us to acts of kindness, peace, and love.
We'd like to light the candle.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. And we rise for Kiddush on page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodsho ve'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishi, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר יציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון הנחתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת.
L'chaim. Please be seated. We continue on pages 20 and 21 with Lecha Dodi, our Kabbalistic poem sharing the excitement we feel that Shabbat is on her way and will arrive while we're singing. Pages 20 and 21, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9.
Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Shamor v'chor v'gibor echad, Tishmiyanu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, Shumo echad, Shekut tiferet v'nitila. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Mikra Shabbat לנו ולך, כי בכל הברכה וראש מקדם נשוא עשר מחשבה תחילה. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Oreri, 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 Uri, Uri, Shivka, V'Lishon Adonai Elayik nigla. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. בואי לשלום עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוכנו עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela. Lecha Dodi, Hakala, Enik Shabbat, Ekavela.
I invite you to turn to your neighbors, greet them Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom to our friends at home and who are traveling. Good Shabbos.
Shabbat Shalom.
We stay standing and face Jerusalem as we turn to page 26 for Chatzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה בברך, לעלם עולל מעל מיה, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו אלא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמה ואמרו
Amen. We read together in the bottom of 31. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Hama Ariv Aravim. We read responsively on the bottom of 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works, than the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Shem kevod malchuto leolam va'ed. La 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 ya la la la. ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך בלכתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, ושרתם נאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, על מזוזות ביתך, ובשעריך. לי, לי, יה, לה, 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 לה. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We read responsively on the bottom of page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
מי כמוך האלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך אהוב עליך, בוקע ים לפני משה. Adonai lo, leolam vaed. ונאמר יפד אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו יד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Amen.
page 44 at the top.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים, את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל שבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. We rise for Amidah, the central prayer, which begins on page 46.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בר גבורות ומדום מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. We continue responsively on the bottom of 55. Disturb us, Adonai. Ruffle us from our complacency. Make us dissatisfied. Dissatisfied with the peace of ignorance, the quietude which arises from a shunning of the horror, the defeat, the bitterness, and the poverty, physical and spiritual, of humans. Shock us, Adonai. Deny to us the false Shabbat, which gives us the delusions of satisfaction amid a world of war and hatred. Wake us, O God, and shake us from the sweet and sad poignancies rendered by half-forgotten melodies and rubric prayers of yesteryears. Make us know that the border of the sanctuary is not the border of living, and the walls of your temples are not shelters from the winds of truth, justice, and reality. Disturb us, O God, and vex us. Let not your Shabbat be a day of torpor and slumber. Let it be a time to be stirred and spurred to action. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh HaShabbat. We turn to page 58 for the first three words, Modim Anachnu Lach. And amid a very difficult week in the news, we want to latch on to the things we're really grateful for. We want to be able to share these blessings with our community because that will give us hope to go out and do the work that needs to be done. So who'd like to share a blessing with us this evening, this Shabbat? Anything, large or small. Camille. Your son is home from camp, and did he have a good summer? Fabulous. Any other blessings? Yes, Lisa. All right, official adulting. One more blessing before we pause to say thank you. Oh, wow, to spend time with an old friend, a friend from kindergarten. Fabulous.
Modim anachnu lach, Modim anachnu lach.
Carol. So Miriam passed her teacher certifications. We're very proud of her. Other blessings. Football season is back. At least one person in the house is very grateful. We're on opposite sides of the New York teams. Any other blessings? Canner.
And I'm grateful for a new four-legged family member.
All right. So we'll say thank you together.
Modim anachnu lach, Modim anachnu lach.
We turn the page for Shalom Rav. The one thing we can ask of God this Shabbat is for shalom, peace, healing, and wholeness.
Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Hasik Le'Rav. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Hasik Le'Rav. Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon, Yechol HaShalom. Ki Ata Hu Melech Adon, Yechol HaShalom.
ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם.
Now take a few moments for the prayers of our own hearts.
לרצון ימרפי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי וגואלי
Our thoughts now turn to those in our lives who are in need of healing, whether that be healing of the body, healing of the heart, healing of the mind, or healing of the soul. If you would like to acknowledge someone in your life who could use this prayer, I invite you to share those names out loud now. You beat me to it. Everyone whose life is touched by gun violence. There's so much that our news doesn't cover, but we have had the unfortunate news of horrible mass shootings in this last week. Our community also wants to keep in our thoughts and prayers Megan Mary DePero, Rhoda Schwartz, Arlene Grable, Donald Molaski, Teddy Molaski, Nathan Hecker, Jeff Stoller, Claire Meyer, William Jackie Sola, Stephanie Herman, Zahava Batrivka, Michael Zeller, and Steve Bizanoff. May the strength of our prayer strengthen us and give our loved ones strength.
Miriam,
Once upon a time, there was a certain man who had a friend named Kamsa and an enemy named Bar Kamsa. This man, he threw a party and said to his servant, "Go and bring my friend Kamsa." But the servant went and brought Bar Kamsa. When the man who gave the party found Bar Kamsa there, he said, "You are my enemy. What are you doing here? Get out." So Bar Kamsa said, "Since I'm already here, let me stay, and I'll pay for whatever I eat or drink." The host said, "Absolutely not." "Okay, then let me pay for half of the entire party." The host refused. "Then let me pay for the whole party." Still the host refused and took Bar Kamsa by the hand and threw him out. Bar Kamsa said, "Since the rabbis were sitting there and didn't stop him, this shows that they agreed with him. I will go and inform against them to the government." So Bar Kamsa went and said to the emperor, "The Jews are rebelling against you." But the emperor said, "How can I be sure that's true?" "Send them an offering," said Bar Kamsa, "and see whether they'll sacrifice it on the altar." So the emperor sent a fine calf with Bar Kamsa, but on the way, Bar Kamsa made a blemish on the animal's upper lip, although some say it was the white of the eye, in a place where we count it as a blemish, but they do not. The rabbis were inclined to offer it anyway, not to offend the government. But Rabbi Zechariah ben Avkulis said to them, "People will say that we offer blemished animals on the altar." Then the group proposed to kill Bar Kamsa so that he should not go and inform against them. But yet again, Rabbi Zechariah ben Avkulis said to them, "Is one who makes a blemish on consecrated animals to be put to death?" Rabbi Yochanan remarked, "Because of the scrupulousness of Rabbi Zechariah ben Avkulis, our house has been destroyed, our temple burnt, and we ourselves exiled from our land." Rabbi Eliezer said, "You can see what a serious offense it is to put a man to shame. Take note, the Holy One espoused the cause of Bar Kamsa, and as an aftermath, destroyed God's house and burned God's temple." This Shabbat, this very evening, is the 9th day of the Hebrew month of Av. Tisha B'Av, as this holiday is called, is a national day of mourning for the Jewish people. Initially, it commemorated the destruction of the temples in Jerusalem. Now it honors a slew of tragic events that have befallen the Jewish people throughout history at this time of year. Jews all over the world fast for 24 hours, refrain from pleasurable activities, and recite lamentations to mark the moments of sadness that have appeared on or near this day. Today, we would identify the cause of these calamities as politics gone wrong or anti-Semitism. However, the ancient rabbis could not make sense of the destruction of Judaism's most holy site without attributing it to God. In their worldview, God could not allow such a terrible thing to happen to the chosen people unless those people had done something dreadfully wrong. Our ancestors were then charged with corruption, injustice, and idol worship, but the transgression that has always stuck out to me most was sinat chinam. Sinat chinam is often translated as baseless hatred. The rabbis told stories such as that of Kamsa and Bar Kamsa to illustrate how the residents of Jerusalem were treating each other with cruelty for no apparent reason. They believed that our human actions have cosmic consequences, and the only way to prevent further destruction is to change our ways. This rabbi does not believe that God punishes us directly for our moral failings. But I do believe that like a pebble in a pond or the flutter of a butterfly's wings, our actions impact the world around us. When one person hurls cruel words or shoots bullets at another, we all suffer. As in our story, how our leaders respond to these hurtful acts matters as well. They are chosen to serve as role models and possess power to make meaningful change. While only some in this world may be guilty of sinat chinam, we are all responsible. Therefore, this Tisha B'Av, which begins tomorrow night officially so as not to infringe upon the joy of Shabbat, let us reflect on how each of us can make the world a better place through our actions. Let us think before we speak. Let us treat everyone we meet with dignity, and let us honor the sanctity of all life. Let us lean on our leaders to use their power for what is good and right and just. And let us replace the baseless hatred in this world with acts of kindness, no matter how small. In the words of Margaret Mead, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Our next prayer on the top of page 282 calls us to do exactly that, to change the world, partnering with God to make it better for all of us. Please rise for Aleinu on the top of page 282. 1 second. Yeah, all good.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. We turn to page 294 for the hallowed words of Mourner's Kaddish. And as we remember loved ones in our community, I'll ask if your loved one's name is read aloud to please stand at your seat, and then the rest of the community will join you after all the names have been shared. This Shabbat, we're remembering the following yard sites, the anniversaries of the loss of a loved one. Rose Ruttman, Irving Baskin, Milton Etroff, Molly Circus, Trudy Eunice, Sherry Fleischner, Samuel Brenner, Beatrice Letterman, Louis Gottlieb, Annalise Levy, Harry Silber, Jack Kamen, Tibber Klein, Frank Jacobs, Ruth Jacobs, Pearl Kaplowitz-Schacht, Samuel Liebenson, Sam Sibelfarb, Rhoda Mischel, Ann Rosenblum, Maxwell Rolland, B. Edelson, Charles Nevileff, Marvin John Ruddy, Henry Seltzer, Murray Silverstein, Stuart Simon, Lois Consovoy, Fanny Sachs, Bernice Bunny Levin, Hazel Turetsky, Stanley Scher, May Cohen, Daniel Justin Blatt, Edna Fishberg, Harry Lesney, Ann Sadaka, and Ethel Mole, as well as those we've lost. Leah Knapp. As well as those we've lost in the last 30 days, whose loved ones are still in a period of shloshim. Murray Feynman, husband of Roberta. Robert Sheffield, father of Eric, Robert Culler, brother-in-law of Lisa and Stuart Rothman. And we rise together as one community for Mourners Kaddish on 294, as we also want to honor the memories of all whose lives were lost at the hands of gunmen this week. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, v'almad yivrach yirtei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, u'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'vizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mivarach, le'alam u'lamei almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh, v'yit hadar v'yit aleh v'yit halal shemei d'kudashah b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da miran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories always be for a blessing. Please be seated. One moment, let's get you a microphone. So everyone can hear you, including our friends at home.
Loud enough for the people at home?
It definitely
Yes.
helps with the live stream.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you. As you can see, we have some announcements that, for those who are interested, can read up on the board. If you'd like to relax as we start Shabbat, I'll read them for you, or at least hit the highlights. We are welcome to join Rabbi Blum this Tuesday morning for class for Shalom in the Home. At our next Shabbat service next week, we'll celebrate Tu B'Av, the Israeli Valentine's Day. I'm told there will be cookies as well. Our final dinner and a movie night will be on Saturday, August 17th. They'll be showing the Israeli film Fill the Void. The last book of the summer reading series, summer's not over yet, but okay, is Bread Givers, which will be discussed on Thursday, August 22nd. And I'll put a shameless plug in for those who might be interested in attending the U.S. Open. We are offering 2 tickets. You can bid online. I think everyone should have gotten a link at that point. The tickets are for Saturday of Labor Day weekend, the day session. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
The holiday of Tisha B'Av encourages us to direct our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers towards the land of Israel, as the original commemoration of this holiday was this loss of the temple there and also being exiled from the land. And we're so incredibly blessed that the modern state of Israel exists and that we can go and visit it. And we have one such in our community who will be traveling there next week before next Shabbat. And so Lily Waldorf, if you'll come on up for a special blessing as you are about to embark on this extended stay in Israel. So it's not a quick trip. How long will you be there? 10 months. 10 months. She's not ready to put a final date on that, but we'll hope you'll come home to us. And please let us bless you as you're about to travel to this very special place for all of us. Adonai said to Abraham, "Go forth from your native land and from your father's house," or your mother's house too, "to the land that I will show you. I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you shall be a blessing." May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and watch over Lily, who is about to fulfill the mitzvah of visiting the land of Israel. May you journey there safely and reach your destination in the land of Israel in peace. May you return safely to us. May our and God's blessings be with you as you journey through the land of our ancestors, where our brothers and sisters today strive to rebuild and revitalize the Holy Land. May the Holy One of Blessing deliver you from all trouble and distress. May you find blessing and success in all you undertake, together with all Israel, finding inspiration and renewal in our people and our land. And together we say, Amen. Don't go anywhere just yet. We turn to page 345 in our prayer books for Tfilat HaDerech, the blessing for journeys. And is anyone else going on a journey coming up? It's the end of the summer. Some people still have travel plans in the works. Anyone else want to get in on this blessing? All right, well, I'll join with you, Lily, because traveling to visit my grandfather in upstate New York, and then soon to Florida to visit my husband's grandfather, so that they can really spend some time with their great-grandsons. But we'll join all together on the top of page 345 in this blessing wherever life takes us.
May we be blessed as we go on our way. May we be guided with peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. We kept safely in love. May grace and compassion find their way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen.
Don't go anywhere yet, though. I would like to invite everyone else in the room who is 25 and younger to join Lily for Motzi. So come on up. Not a speaking role. You're welcome. You're not coming? All right, everybody touch the plate. Come on over.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen. Everyone take a slice. Take a chunk. Go for it. All right. And if everyone will please rise, put your arms around your neighbors. As we breathe deeply in this Shabbat, this day of rest, this community, and all the blessings that come with it. Ready?
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless us and keep us.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's face shine upon us and be gracious to us.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's face be lifted to us, and may we always be blessed with peace.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Did he really say that?